God does not want to exclude anyone from his heavenly kingdom. On the contrary, God wants everyone to be present and rejoice with him forever. However, he does not want to force anyone to be in his kingdom with him if they do not wish to be. It is for this reason that he has given each one of us the freedom to choose whether or not we want to be in his presence for all eternity. In the gospel today, Jesus tells us, "Strive to enter through the narrow gate, for many, I tell you, will attempt to enter but will not be strong enough." He tells us to strive, which indicates that there is something that we must do in order to be with God for all eternity. First, we must choose that that is what we want. If that is what we want, the second choice would be to obey the commandments God has given us that will lead to fruitful and holy lives that will hopefully lead us to his eternal kingdom. The freedom that God has given us demonstrates the love that God has for each one of us. If we did not have the freedom to choose, then we would be his slaves. We would be slaves who would be forced to do something that we would not want to do. In this case, live in God's presence for all eternity. Further, the freedom that we exercise reflects God's own freedom. For out of love, God freely chose to create each one of us. God did not need to create any one of us, for God needs nothing. But he decided to create us so that we could participate and share in his love. He also wanted us to be free from death, sin, and everything that enslaves us, which is why Jesus freely decided to become incarnate and freely gave himself on the cross for each one of us. Let's not forget that the Holy Spirit was also freely given to us by God the Father to guide us, to provide counsel, to give us knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, to give us fortitude, and to provide us with the desire not to offend God. Simply put, God freely gives of himself out of love and care for each one of us, so that we too can be free to love him as he loves us. The way we show our love to God is by freely choosing to be obedient to God, not out of fear, but out of love for him and his commandments. Therefore, if we freely choose not to seek God while on this earth, or if we freely elect to live out our lives contrary to the way that God wills for us to live out our lives, should we really be surprised if we are excluded from his eternal banquet? After all, we were all given the freedom to choose, and God out of love respects the choices that we make.